Imagine a room filled with laughter, shared secrets, and the warmth of companionship. Now contrast that with the silence of solitude, where the absence of friends echoes louder than any conversation. We've all been touched by the sting of loneliness at some point in our lives. Have you ever found yourself sitting alone at a cafe surrounded by bustling conversations, yet feeling like an island? The truth is, the experience of having no friends is more common than we might think. It's a universal chord that resonates with people from all walks of life. Have you ever wondered about the impact of social isolation on your well-being? How does one navigate the complex emotions that arise when friendships seem elusive? Today we delve into a profound exploration of loneliness and a timeless philosophy that offers guidance: Stoicism. Loneliness is a sentiment that transcends age, culture, and background. It's a complex emotion that has inspired artists, writers, and thinkers throughout history. In this video, we embark on a journey to understand loneliness not as a burden, but as a canvas for personal growth, with Stoicism as our guiding light. But before we delve into the philosophy, let me share a personal reflection. Like many of you, I've faced moments of isolation, where the echoes of my own thoughts were the only company I had. It was during one such period that I discovered the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that not only provided solace, but also transformed my perspective on solitude. Through my own journey, I've come to realize that loneliness is not merely the absence of friends. It's an opportunity for introspection, self-discovery, and the cultivation of inner strength. Join me as we explore Stoicism's profound teachings. Now, let's set the stage for our exploration of Stoicism. Originating in ancient Greece, Stoicism is a philosophical school of thought that has withstood the test of time, offering timeless guidance for navigating the complexities of life. Founded in the early 3rd century BC, Stoicism gained prominence in Athens and later spread throughout the Roman Empire. Its teachings were embraced by individuals from all walks of life, from slaves to emperors. What makes Stoicism so enduring is its pragmatic approach to life's challenges. It's not merely a set of abstract ideas, it's a practical philosophy that equips individuals with tools to confront adversity, including the profound challenge of loneliness. Now let's delve into the core principles that form the bedrock of Stoic philosophy. One of the foundational principles of Stoicism is acceptance. Stoics recognize that there are elements of life beyond our control, and the key to tranquility lies in embracing these uncontrollable aspects. In the context of loneliness, acceptance becomes a powerful tool. Instead of resisting the absence of friends, Stoicism encourages us to accept it as part of the natural ebb and flow of life. Another crucial principle is indifference. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate a certain detachment from external events, understanding that our true well-being is not solely dependent on external circumstances. Applying this to loneliness, Stoicism prompts us to find contentment within ourselves, irrespective of the presence or absence of social connections. The dichotomy of control is a concept that divides our concerns into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. When it comes to loneliness, Stoicism encourages us to focus on the aspects we can control, our reactions, attitudes, and inner growth, rather than fixating on external factors beyond our influence. Loneliness, often viewed as a circumstance beyond our control, becomes an arena where Stoic principles can be applied. By accepting the reality of solitude, cultivating indifference to external judgments, and understanding the dichotomy of control, Stoicism provides a roadmap for transforming loneliness from a burden into an opportunity for personal development. Now let's delve into the heart of Stoicism: acceptance. Acceptance, the cornerstone of Stoic wisdom, isn't a passive surrender to circumstance but an active embrace of reality. It's an active acknowledgement of reality without allowing it to disturb our inner peace. Applying this to the experience of not having any friends, acceptance becomes a beacon guiding us through the emotional landscape of solitude. Acceptance, in the Stoic sense, involves embracing the present moment without dwelling on what could have been or what might be in the future. When confronted with the absence of friends, Stoicism encourages us to acknowledge this reality with a clear mind and a steady heart. Loneliness often triggers a whirlwind of emotions: sadness, longing, or even frustration. Stoicism teaches us to navigate these emotional waters with equanimity. By accepting the emotions that arise without judgment, we can transcend the immediate discomfort and gain a clearer perspective on our internal state. Stoicism invites us to transform loneliness into solitude, a state of intentional and contented aloneness. Acceptance in this context is the bridge between the isolating feeling of loneliness and the empowering state of solitude. It allows us to see the value in being alone, using it as a canvas for self-discovery and personal growth. Consider this: rather than resisting the fact that plans with friends fell through, a Stoic embraces the unexpected solitude and turns it into an opportunity for introspection or pursuing personal passions. The power of acceptance lies in its ability to free us from the shackles of resistance. When we resist the reality of having no friends, we amplify our suffering. Stoicism offers a transformative alternative: to accept this reality, extract its lessons, and turn it into a stepping stone toward a more profound understanding of ourselves. As we continue our journey through the application of Stoicism, we'll further explore how this philosophy provides us with the tools to navigate the complex terrain of loneliness and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Now let's delve into the Stoic teachings on building inner strength, a fundamental aspect that empowers us to navigate the challenges of loneliness with resilience and grace. Stoicism posits that true strength is found within, transcending external circumstances. In the context of loneliness, building inner strength involves developing a robust sense of self-worth and an unwavering contentment that is independent of external validation. One of the key lessons Stoicism imparts is the idea that our worth is inherent and not contingent on external factors. Loneliness often triggers feelings of inadequacy or unworthiness, but Stoicism guides us to recognize and cultivate our intrinsic value. By shifting our focus from external opinions to self-validation, we fortify our inner strength. Stoicism encourages us to seek contentment, not in the presence of others, but within ourselves. By disconnecting our happiness from external circumstances, we free ourselves from the roller coaster of emotions triggered by the ebb and flow of social connections. Inner strength, in the Stoic sense, is the anchor that keeps us steady amid life's storms. Consider this: instead of seeking validation through social approval, a Stoic cultivates a deep sense of self-assurance and learns to find joy in the journey of self-improvement. Building inner strength aligns seamlessly with Stoic principles of acceptance and indifference. It allows us to face loneliness not as a void to be filled by external connections, but as an opportunity to strengthen our internal fortitude. Now let's explore a unique Stoic exercise designed to enhance our ability to cope with challenges, especially the challenges of loneliness. This exercise is known as voluntary discomfort. In Stoicism, voluntary discomfort involves intentionally subjecting oneself to challenging or uncomfortable situations. The rationale behind this exercise is to develop resilience, mental fortitude, and a profound understanding that we can endure discomfort and emerge stronger. When facing loneliness, the voluntary discomfort exercise can be a transformative tool. By voluntarily embracing discomfort, such as spending time alone in contemplation or intentionally engaging in activities outside one's comfort zone, we learn that we can thrive even in adverse circumstances. The Stoic philosophy encourages us not to fear discomfort, but to see it as a catalyst for growth. Applying this to loneliness, voluntarily engaging in discomfort can shift our perspective from viewing solitude as a negative state to recognizing it as a powerful catalyst for personal development. Imagine choosing to spend an entire day in quiet reflection, deliberately seeking solitude, or pushing yourself to engage in social situations that may initially induce discomfort. These voluntary discomfort exercises serve as a training ground for resilience. This exercise, in essence, becomes a tool for building inner strength. It reinforces the Stoic idea that our capacity for contentment and resilience is not contingent on external circumstances, but is a skill we can intentionally cultivate. As we continue our exploration of Stoicism, we'll uncover more practical tools and exercises that empower us to navigate the complexities of loneliness and emerge with a newfound sense of strength and purpose. As we continue our voyage through the vast sea of Stoic philosophy, let's cast our gaze upon the shores of social relationships. Stoicism, a guiding compass in the journey of life, offers unique perspectives on how we navigate the intricate landscapes of human connection, particularly in the face of solitude. At the heart of Stoicism lies the profound concept of self-reliance. In the realm of social relationships, Stoicism encourages us to find a deep well of strength within ourselves, rather than solely relying on external connections for validation or happiness. The Stoic sage recognizes that while companionship is enriching, true contentment originates from a well-nurtured internal foundation. Stoicism, with its laser-sharp focus on the dichotomy of control, urges us to direct our attention to the aspects of social relationships within our grasp. Rather than being consumed by external factors, Stoics emphasize the importance of channeling our energy into cultivating qualities and behaviors that we can control, such as our responses, attitudes, and the depth of our character. Consider this. Instead of fixating on the unpredictability of others' actions or the uncertainties of external circumstances, a Stoic directs their efforts toward being a steadfast, compassionate, and reliable presence in their relationships. The Stoic philosophy weaves a thread of wisdom into the fabric of social relationships, guiding us to embrace self-reliance, fortify our internal core, and channel our energies toward what lies within our control. So let's dive into another gem of Stoicism. This time it's all about steering clear of the validation game. Picture Stoicism as your savvy coach, offering insights on why seeking happiness through external validation might not be the MVP move. Stoicism drops this wisdom bomb on us. Happiness isn't a VIP ticket handed out by external validations. Instead, it's this treasure chest we've got inside, waiting to be discovered. Think about it like having your own happiness generator. No strings attached. Now let's connect the dots. When Stoicism talks about avoiding external validation, it's like saying, hey, find your joy within yourself. It's not about being a lone wolf, but recognizing that your happiness shouldn't depend on the applause or opinions of others. Here's the deal. Stoicism raises the red flag on seeking validation solely through social connections. Why? Because that's like building your house on someone else's land. It might look good at first, but when the storm comes, you're at the mercy of external factors. Think about it this way. When your happiness hinges on external validation, it's like putting your emotions in a roller coaster operated by others. Stoicism teaches us to avoid that roller coaster, to build a stable foundation within ourselves. Consider a scenario. You post a photo and the likes roll in. It feels great, right? But what if one day the likes don't come as expected? Stoicism steps in saying, let your joy be your own creation, not dictated by the social media applause. So avoiding external validation isn't about being antisocial or disregarding others. It's about realizing that your happiness is a power you hold within, not something to be outsourced. Think of Stoicism as your happiness mentor, guiding you to build a foundation that can weather any external storm. Stick around as we continue decoding Stoicism's playbook. Next, we're delving into practical exercises that strengthen this internal fortress of happiness. It's like a mini masterclass in finding joy that lasts regardless of external factors. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast landscape, the horizon stretching infinitely before you. In our journey through Stoicism, we've explored the foundations, principles, and applications that transform the challenge of solitude into an avenue for growth. Now let's dive into the empowering realm of encouragement, a beacon that lights our path even in the face of profound loneliness. Loneliness may test the limits of our emotional endurance, but Stoicism whispers a profound truth. Within the depths of solitude, Hidden reservoirs of resilience await discovery. Think of these reservoirs as untapped sources of strength, waiting for you to draw from them. Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, invites us to embrace loneliness not as a void, but as an opportunity to unearth our own resilience. Consider this. Every moment of solitude becomes a canvas upon which you can paint the masterpiece of your inner strength. As Stoics, we don't merely endure loneliness, we thrive in it, drawing strength from the quietude, cultivating a resilience that becomes a guiding force through life's highs and lows. In the solitude that loneliness brings, we find the fertile ground for personal development. It's here that we learn to navigate the intricate landscapes of our own minds, exploring the depths of our character and understanding the resilience that resides within. Stoicism teaches us to shift our perspective from seeing loneliness as a burden to viewing it as an ally in the journey towards self-discovery. Let's imagine loneliness as a mentor, guiding us through the labyrinth of our own thoughts. Instead of fearing the quiet moments, we learn to embrace them, recognizing that within this silence lies the strength to face life's challenges with unwavering courage. Stoicism empowers us to redefine solitude as a source of strength, transforming it into a companion rather than an adversary. As we tread the path of solitude, remember, every step is a testament to your resilience, every quiet moment a declaration of your inner strength. Stoicism doesn't merely encourage endurance, it calls us to thrive in the very conditions that might have once seemed challenging. As we conclude this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions on topics you'd like us to explore further. So leave your ideas in the comments below.